Now, here's Glenn Beck, what he has to say on a lot of the Antifa stuff that's happening right now.
And then you have this, funding sources. Now, this is interesting. Again, who do you write to check to? This is split between nonprofits and foundations, also crowdfunding sources. Now, I already mentioned the Tides Foundation, one of the darkest of the dark left-wing radical money funnels on the planet. You know, who knows all the trails that lead back to Tides? But just for starters, let's look at these. Tides Foundation funds an organization called Alliance for Global Justice. Money from here. They refunnel money to groups like Refuse Fascism. They also give to the National Lawyers Guild, over $1 million from 2018 to 2019 alone. Are you going to write a check for $1 million to a leaderless group that has no organization at all and just say, yeah, you guys know what to do with it? Who knows what to do with it? This is how the radical left-wing money trail operates. It's designed to be opaque. It's designed to be confusing and disappear. But the connections are all there. So why haven't we done anything about it up until now? Okay, up next, who else but George Soros' spooky dudes, Open Society Foundation. They also fund the Alliance for Global Justice. They also are with the Antifa support groups. The charitable funding sources are legion for just that one. Then you have Fidelity Investments. Where do you have your money invested? Fidelity Investments Charitable Gift Fund. They donate to the National Lawyers Guild. Also, Schwab Charitable Fund. Boy, if I had my money in Schwab, or Fidelity, I don't know if I would have it. They're giving to the people who are supporting these people. I mean, I could go on, and we haven't even gotten to the crowdfunding platforms. You have ActBlue and Patreon. You have Fundraiser, the Action Network. Then you have book sales. Book sales? Oh, yeah, book sales like the college professor that produced the Antifa handbook. Look, I'm not accusing anyone here. I'm just saying this is pretty much off the top of my head. I'm just showing the connections that have a very strong odor attached to them. And I've followed these people long enough to know this is the way it works. This one chalkboard alone is enough for the Trump administration just to start. I mean, just start. And they are. And it should be enough alone just to debunk the ridiculous notion. Just the question, who are you writing checks to? $1 million check. Who's cashing it? What bank? Where is this happening? Schwab is giving to just street kids who, what? It's ridiculous to believe that. Ridiculous. Antifa now has been designated as a terrorist organization. It is about time. And it is time to turn over all of the stones. I am proud to say that after the first of the year, we're turning over not just the little stones, we're turning over the big boulders as well. We will show you in an epic special much, much more on this.
So, yeah.
I'll have to check out the epic special. I do subscribe to the Blaze Network.
Yeah, that'll be actually pretty interesting. It's just really ridiculous of how people believe that this isn't a terrorist organization.
Well, you got to see what's gone on. You've got Pritzker doing his thing about standing out, and the mayor of Portland standing out in the daytime in a nice part of town going, look, there's nothing going on. The other media doesn't show people that. They don't see it. They don't see what goes on at night at all. So that's how people are. And it's interesting that a couple of weeks ago, after he designated him a terrorist organization, one of the Australian news programs said America needs to go after him using the RICO statutes, all the funding. He was talking about going after the people doing the funding, tracking them down and using RICO statutes on them. Now that they're a foreign terrorist organization, what extra avenues does that open up?
Well, apparently
these foreign countries who are who are looking at the foreign conservatives who are looking at America to be their savior. Yeah, that's true.
Hmm.
They're hoping this thing, and I haven't watched. I saw a few video titles come up in my YouTube feed from news on it, but I'll watch a few more, and I'll watch some and check to see how they think it's going to open up them and what they can do.